Stop right now if you're forcing attraction. It's the exact mistake pushing her away forever. You know that exhaustion from chasing, from bending over backward just to get a smile. I get it. I was there, heart racing in that crowded bar, words tumbling out like desperate pleas. But here's my promise. Stick with me, and you'll learn 3 invisible principles to flip the script. Women will lean in, drawn by your quiet power, without you lifting a finger to prove yourself. Imagine the relief. No more games, just effortless pull from the core of who you are. Let's dive in with the first, the invisible magnet principle, the foundation that changes everything. Picture the sun. It doesn't chase planets. It simply radiates, and they orbit in silent awe. That's you at your best. High value shines without effort, sparking her curiosity like a hidden flame. Why isn't he like the others? Always reaching, always needing. That question hooks her deep. I remember my old nights out, throwing compliments like free candy at a parade. 0 value. 0 pull. She felt the flood, the ease, and walked away bored, leaving me hollow and questioning everything. The truth hurts, but it's simple. The harder you push, the weaker your frame becomes in her eyes. Neediness broadcasts low worth. It's like handing over your power on a silver platter, unseen. But flip it. Do less, mean more. Let scarcity turn your presence into pure, earned gold. Your silence weighs heavier than 1,000 words from a man who's always overgiving his soul. That gap she feels? It's her mind filling it with obsession, replaying your calm in the quiet hours. Because women drown in overt attention daily, texts flooding, stares lingering, laughs forced too bright. You stand apart, detached yet warm, and suddenly, she's the one bridging the space you never crossed. The mantra here, whisper it to yourself. The less effort you show, the more she invests her heart. Try it today. Next chat, pause 5 seconds after her question. Watch her rush to fill the void. Feel that shift. It's not magic, it's psychology. Reactance kicking in, her freedom craving your restraint. You're not withholding to punish. You're honoring your worth, and she senses that quiet strength. I wish someone told me sooner. Save those endless nights scripting lines that rang so hollow inside. Now that leads us softly to the second principle, one that twists her thoughts in the best way. Cognitive dissonance. Attraction. Your brain despises loose ends, those nagging contradictions that won't resolve. It's like a Netflix cliffhanger. You can't stop until the tension breaks, and that's pure emotional fuel. With her, create subtle cracks. Not chaos, but gentle pulls that keep her mind circling back to you. Lean in close, eyes locked, making her feel truly seen for the first time in ages. Warm, connected. Then, just as safety settles, lean back, glance away like a fleeting thought stole your focus entirely. Boom, wanted yet dismissed in one breath. Her heart races with that sweet, unsettled pull of uncertainty. I felt it once on a dating app, swiping through numbness until one match teased without chasing me. Fun vibe, but could you handle a real adventure? Approval laced with doubt, and I was hooked, replaying it. In the office, too, that colleague who smiled wide, then joked lightly about my weekend survival skills. Her brain couldn't box him, safe yet challenging, and suddenly, coffee breaks turned into secret chases. That's the judo of attraction. Use her own momentum, those contradictions, to draw her closer without force. Compliments close doors neatly. But this, it leaves them ajar, her curiosity slipping through the cracks. Does he want me, or am I just a passing spark? That loop spins, and she invests to find the answer. If you've ever been tangled in that delicious confusion yourself, drop a 1 in the comments below. We're in this together. Share your story. It might just remind someone else they're not alone in the chase's quiet ache. The mantra sinks in. Contradictions outshine compliments, weaving mystery into every shared glance. Practice it gently. Next time she opens up, affirm, then tease, "I see you, but can you keep pace?" Watch her light up, that inner tug pulling her toward the man who doesn't hand out easy certainties. You're building tension not to toy, but to mirror real life. Messy, intriguing, worth the slow unravel. And from there, we flow into the third, embedding commands and framing her choices with effortless grace. Forget direct pleas like, "Text me later." They scream need, triggering walls you can't scale alone. Instead, weave them in casually, like seeds in soil. Her mind plants them as her own blooming thoughts. Funny how vibes like this make folks imagine grabbing coffee again before the night's even faded. See? No order, just a truth she applies to us, slipping past guards into the subconscious where desires root. I tried it after a lingering goodbye, her friends heading out while she hovered, eyes searching mine softly. "You're still here, curious what kept you from the door?" She paused, then whispered, "Just enjoying this." That moment sealed it, not my win, but hers. She owned the choice, and commitment wrapped around it tight. In texts, too, post-date. Most can't shake a laugh like yours without craving an encore soon enough. Her reply came quick, eager, because it felt like her idea, her story unfolding in the words between us. Spotlight those micro moves. She leans in. You don't lean unless something sparks real curiosity inside. She texts first. Must have hit a nerve worth exploring. People only reach out when it lingers deep. Each frame invites her why. And once spoken, her brain guards it fiercely, aligning actions to match. That's commitment's quiet power. We hate self-betrayal, so she doubles down on the pull she named herself. No pressure, ever. Offer doors out. Catch them if you want. I'm just stepping for a quick breath. If she stays, mirror lightly. Look at you, choosing this moment. Feels right, doesn't it, in its own way? Her explanation becomes the glue. I wanted to. And suddenly, you're woven into her sense of self. The mantra echoes true. Freedom pens her narrative, turning choices into chains she forges willingly. Test it tomorrow. Frame one small lean or laugh, then let her fill the blank with her honest heart. You'll sense the shift, from chasing shadows to standing still while the world orbits your steady light. Now, let's anchor this value, because these aren't tricks. They're pathways to the freedom you deserve. You've chased long enough, felt that hollow ache of giving without return, questioning your own worth. I know, brother, those nights alone, replaying what-ifs, the weight of unseen rejections pressing down. But hear me. You're built for more than performance. Your quiet core is the magnet she's been missing. These principles rebuild from inside. Scarcity honors you. Dissonance sparks her genuine fire. Framing frees her to choose. No more exhausting scripts, just presence that pulls. Conversations that linger like a half-remembered dream. You're worthy of that ease, that effortless draw. Start small and watch the world realign around you. As we wrap up, let's distill it quick, under 2 minutes so it sticks like a mantra in your veins. Walk calm, so no flexing. Hold her gaze a beat, then release. Curiosity blooms in that unspoken space. Listen deep when she speaks, then tease playful. Easy chat, but could you match my wild weekend rhythm? Boom. Warmth meets challenge. Her mind whirls, unable to pin you down, and that's the magnetic twist. Skip the sales pitch for plans. Seed the thought, energies this alive often whisper of next chapters unfolding. Her subconscious nods, plotting the meet without a single command crossing her guarded threshold. Keep her world open. Join them if it calls. I'm pausing here for a moment's clear-headed sip. Stays? Smile soft. Choosing to linger, there's a quiet power in owning what pulls you closer. Her why seals the bond, turning fleeting into felt, a story she tells herself under starlit skies. Exit graceful. No drag. Heading out now. Let's weave this thread again when the timing hums right. Tension breathes free, echoing in her thoughts long after your shadow fades into the evening haze. Text sparse, like a man with depths untold. Brief warmth, then space. She'll bridge it, reasons unfolding. Soon she's suggesting spots. Her pride now vested in the chase she never saw coming your way. His calm grounds me. She'll think, this ease feels rare, worth chasing through the crowded noise. Hold your frame steady, no over-explains, no grand oaths. Just boundaries that whisper self-respect loud. Mystery and restraint. Share glimpses, leave edges veiled, inviting her to trace the lines herself. See the weave? Your poise ignites wonder. Teases build that tender, unresolved thrill in her chest. Lines glide unseen, choices become her truth. Timing crafts rarity over the scream of desperation. The pursuit inverts. Her investment grows roots. Your silence the soil where real bonds take hold. You craft the room, not the cage. She steps in twice, justifies it, and the connection endures. Because it rose from her depths, unforced, unchained, pure like the first breath after a long-held sigh. You've got this power inside. Waiting. Subscribe now to catch every thread in this Freedom series. And in the comments, share one chase that left you hollow. What's your story of bending too far? Your words might light someone's path. Remind them they're not adrift in this alone anymore. Remember the mantras. Less effort draws her in. Contradictions kindle deeper flames than easy praise. Freedom forges her tale. Choices, she claims, becoming the unbreakable pull toward your quiet orbit. You're not broken for struggling. Life's taught us all to reach too soon, too wide, too weary. But today, reclaim that inner sun. Let it shine without apology, and watch the planets align. You deserve connections that flow easy, that honor the man staring back in the mirror each dawn. Breathe it in. This isn't just advice, it's permission to be the prize you've always carried within. The ache fades when you stop proving. Attraction arrives like dawn, soft and inevitable. Thank you for staying through. Your time here means the world. Let's build sharper together. This is the Dark Needle. Stay present, stay powerful, until the next whisper pulls you back. Fade out slow with that lingering warmth of truths half-spoken, waiting for your next step. One final breath. You're enough, right now. Let that settle deep and move forward unburdened. If this stirred something real, hit like and share. Spread the quiet revolution one view at a time. What's one small shift you'll try tomorrow? Comment it. Let's hold each other to the promise. You've earned this clarity. Carry it like a secret flame, lighting paths you never dreamed possible. Rest easy tonight, knowing the magnet hums. Tomorrow, she notices, and the world tilts your way. We're in the shadows together, threading needles through the noise. Sharper, always sharper. Until next time, hold space for your worth. It's the strongest force, silent and profound. Peace to you, friend. May your steps echo with the ease of one who no longer chases. And remember, in the quiet after, her thoughts circle back. Because you let them, freely. This ends not with a bang, but a gentle close. The kind that invites return without a word. You've journeyed far today. Honor that with one kind act toward the man you've become. Subscribe if the pull feels right. More layers to uncover in the art of effortless draw. Your voice in comments? Gold. Tell us where dissonance hooked you hardest in life. Grateful for you here. This shared space grows stronger with every honest echo shared. The principles live in action now. Test them, tweak them, own them as your quiet arsenal. No rush, no force. Just the steady rhythm of a life magnetized from the soul outward. Fade to black. But the light lingers, your invisible pull, awakening in waves unseen. You've got the thread. Weave it wise. Attraction follows the man who leads himself first. Until we meet again in these shadows, stay true to the power that needs no proclamation. This is your cue. Exhale the old chase. Inhale the freedom. It's yours, wholly and wholly. One last whisper. She's out there, drawn not by effort, but by the you you've reclaimed. Rest well, rise sharper. The needle points true, and your path illuminates ahead. Thanks for the trust. Your growth fuels this. Together, we pierce the veil of ordinary. Comment your win when it lands. Celebrate the small orbits forming around your core. End scene. But the story? It begins now, in the silence where real magic stirs.